recording, so you have that. Sarah's here. Okay, I'm actually warm, so I get to take off my thick wool socks. And let's roll. So I'm gonna go a little bit slow to start. If you guys are professional stretchers already, that's not gonna work with the winter sun, so I'm gonna switch this up. If you are professional stretchers already, you just go for it, right? Cool. I'm actually warm. Okay, last chance for questions before I mute you. And, oh, I know big housekeeping thing I forgot. If you have 2 blocks or fake out blocks like me, I'm using jars because we don't have blocks here, and a blanket, grab that. A doorway is going to be helpful today, or a little ledge. So I'm going to use this as my little ledge. A gardening pot. You can use anything like a coffee table or the end of a bed. Don't worry about that too much because you can always go in a doorway and we'll make it work. So grab little situation here that's kind of like blocks so you can get a little bit of height so we don't strain our bodies that much. We don't need that right away. But we'll go ahead and get started. A blanket, a bolster, a pillow is also handy in case we need to sit up a little bit higher than what our body wants to do kind of naturally. Okay, here we go. I'll let you guys settle for one more second. I'm gonna put you on mute. Remembering all my Zoom skills. A week and a half I haven't taught and then you forget how to use Zoom. What's up with that? Okay, here we go. All right, my loves, if you need to pin me, do you know how to do that? If you have technical problems, chat Aaron Sugarman in the chat. Don't ask me. Okay, let's all come down on forearms and knees. So it's like you're in a tabletop and then you're gonna come down on your forearms. This is basic stretch 101. Magic part number 1 is pull your elbows back. You're gonna feel an activation underneath your armpit and in your tricep, down into your rib cage and maybe into your upper back. So it's just your elbows swooping back. The mat is gonna stop you from moving, but that's the feeling, is the elbows going back. So give me that action. And then you're gonna keep that action. This is magic part number 2, as you rock your hips back towards a child's pose-ish. Relax, come back forward again, and then reactivate, pull your elbows back. Keep pulling your elbows back the whole time. That activation plus the movement together is the magic combo that's gonna start flossing your fascia, the whole reason you're here. So pull your elbows back as you go back and you're gonna pulse it. You're gonna roll it. You're gonna keep going a million times more until that tissue is kind of getting that sweet internal exfoliation that we wanna receive in our bodies to clean out, clear out, get rid of stagnation, move all that old sticky tissue that is not useful anymore. So keep going, I'm peeking at you. I'm just checking this, make sure we've got it. You're gonna start connecting with the floor underneath you. The fingers are spreading, the hands are planting. You're starting to connect with your breath. You don't have to change it or match it with your movement. Just make sure that you're aware of it. Right, looking so good, team. Fab, Alice, yes. Emily, G. Oh my gosh, so excited. So good, everybody. Robin's here. Yay. Keep going, team. Patty's here. Melissa's here. Oh my gosh, this is too fun. I can't even handle it. So good, everyone. Let's go for 10 more, but now you're gonna start adding a little swoop to the diagonal. So as you go back, take a little left diagonal, pulling towards the left side with your left hip, and then pull towards the right side with your right hip. So you're gonna just start changing the angle of the tissue that you're connecting to. So all you're doing is just lean a little bit to the side. It's the same movement, you're just adding a little diagonal stretch. Yeah, just 5 million more. No big deal. Okay, so the special sauce, the magic 2, the resistance plus the movement, that's the internal exfoliation, that's the creation of that change in tissue. Yeah, and that's what we're after. So we're not doing large ranges, we're not trying to make shapes specifically, we're really just cleaning our tissue up. Yeah, so brilliant. Okay, I don't know if that was 10 because you know me and counting. So that was 10, Clark says. Yes, flip onto your booties. I guessed it. Flip onto your booties, bring your hands behind you, place your fingertips towards your booty or a little bit on the diagonal out, whatever is safe for your shoulder head. Then you're gonna feel like you're swooping your hands towards your booty. You can even practice this movement with me, a little swoosh. That's right. And then you're gonna start Sinky. So Sinky Sam here, and then pull your hands towards your ass. That's gonna activate the front of your chest, pec minor here. And then you're gonna keep pulling your hands towards your booty as you puff your chest up, little lift in the heart space. Good, exhale, relax and soften, elbows bend, Sinky Sam. Yes, Kyle, good Sinky. And then pull your hands forward, puff your chest, puff your heart. So good. Soften back down. Relax. You got it. Nice, Sarah Clark. Pull your hands forward. Keep pulling your hands forward. Hi, Jennifer. Good. And then release a couple more times. You're pulling your hands forward towards your booty. The chest is active. And we're starting to floss the front of the shoulder head and soften down. If your hip flexors feel sneaky here, you can extend your legs, point your toes as you lift yourself up. If you know the level 2 of this, you're lifting yourself up into reverse tabletop for your last 3. Otherwise, stay down here with me. You can flex your feet as you rock back into Sinky and then point your feet as you lift your heart up. Last one, keep pulling your hands forward. Don't lose that part. That's the most important part of the floss is the activation. Stay connected to your body and then exhale, relax. Good. Flip yourself back onto your tabletop and tuck your toes. Lift your belly buttons up a little bit higher than you think and soften through your elbows just a teeny smidge so you can pull your shoulders down your back. Little bottle cap sensation with your shoulder heads towards your hips. And then tuck your toes, hover your knees 1 inch above the floor. Soften through your elbows one more time. Look forward. Pull your sternum forward. Pull your shoulder heads back and down. You have 1 more breath. You can do it. Belly buttons to spine, tuck your pubic bone a little bit more, and then use your booty to take yourself up and back, downward dog. Walk it out. Big animal moment for yourself here. Shift, shake, shimmy, all the things your body wants. Listen up, move away from the muscle memory, and let your body show you what to do. So gorgeous. Yes, yes, yes. Loving. I'm so excited I'm not breathing. Make sure you're breathing. So good, so good. Good, you have 2 more rounds of breath to work into your calves. Let's think about those lower legs. Beautiful. So good, Anna. So nice. Okay, fab. Lift up onto your toes, pull your belly to spine. This is our moment of just warming up the whole body. Lift up onto toes, vacuum the belly out, and then peel through your spine, rocking yourself out to a plank. Pause and hold just 1 second. Soften through your elbows, bend your knees, find that hover position just a little longer here, and then your booty's gonna rock you up and back, downward dog. Excellent. 1 more time, inhale, lift up onto your toes, roll through your spine. Peel, peel, peel. Pause and hover. You can. Bend your elbows. Soften your knees. Good. This time knees get to come all the way to the floor. Pull it back for a long child's pose. Looking forward if you want this time. And then exhale, come back up. Grab your blocky, fake out blocks, real blocks, whatever you got. Left leg's coming forward. Left leg's coming forward. It's a longish lunge. It's not too long, it's not too short, but you're gonna mitigate for yourself, right? Figure out the length that works for you. This is your classic hamstring. If there's one stretch you're gonna remember from today, if you don't come back tomorrow, this is it. So you're gonna pull your heel back to activate your hammy. So Even touch your hammy, make sure it's active and engaged. Keep the heel pulling back and then the booty sits back, elongate your hammy. You got it. Relax to come forward and then we're gonna pulse that. Heel pulls back and booty sits back. You can see that I'm not going into full PE stretch. This is like your classic PE stretch, right? You don't have to go that far to get a change in your tissue. We're aiming to make the exfoliation happen in the belly of the muscle group, in the belly of the tissue. And so when we go to the ends of the range, we can sometimes create micro tears. When the body micro tears, the little cells that take care of the fascia, that take care of the connective tissue, want to know what they're called? Fibroblasts. Everybody say fibroblasts. The fibroblasts, yes, I saw you saying it. The fibroblasts go in and repair the micro tears. And that just actually makes you stiffer. So moderate your range so that it feels really juicy and yummy and satisfying, but that we're not overdoing it. Capiche? Because when we go in and repair the micro tears, we just build up another layer of fascia and another layer of fascia. And then it turns to scar tissue. And then our hamstrings are hard and dark and unconscious and thick and cold and we can't feel them. That's no good, right? We don't want that. So we're unwinding those patterns and creating a really juicy, fluid, elastic situation in the back of your leg. What a deal, right? Who doesn't want nice, juicy, elastic hamstrings? Because we know the hamstrings control the, can you guess it? Where do they go through? Hamstrings, hips, lower back. You got it. I knew you knew. Okay, how about two more? How about two more? Really juicy ones, nice and yummy. Cool, and then let's step it up. Little forward bend, just hang it loose. Soften your knees more than you think. Shake your head out. You can walk your blocky things a little bit forward and then plug your hands into your blocks to release your neck. Nice, easy hamstrings here. Your knees are bent and start to plug your feet into the floor to activate the back of your legs. Good, nice, easy roll up, stack up, one vertebra at a time, coming to stand. Inhale at the top and then exhale, peel yourself back down. I usually torture my team, but I'm not going to torture you today. I'm going to switch legs, so right leg's forward. We usually do a nice long series on one side, but I'll let us switch sides today. So pull your heel back. We're all getting back into stretching. I took a full week off, let's be honest. I'm so ready to floss. My body was like, excuse me, you need to floss, Miss Flossy Floss. Like, let's floss. So here we are, second side. See if your body is starting to kind of like instinctually get into the idea of resistance. At first, it's kind of a, excuse my French, mind fuck. It's really weird, right? It's kind of hard because we've all been knocked out of that and we're taught that passive stretching is the way. Passive stretching is so good for releasing built up hormones, to rest, to recover. But this kind of stretching, you're going to actually get a real change in the tissue, right? If we're doing passive stretching, you can make a little promise to yourself that it's not to go farther in a range anymore. It's just actually injuring our joints. So, well, there's been studies on that. But anyhow, that's enough of my soapbox. See if your body is starting to link up with the resistance and you're connecting to the fact that the pull back and the sit back is driving you to connect to your body deeper and deeper. So the engagement is what counts here. Looking good. Let's say you have 10 more on this side. So beautiful, Sharon Bard. Yes, gorgeous. Yes, Liz. Lily, good. I love how everyone has their own pace. Robin, looking so good. Everyone has their own pace. You're deciding how much resistance to use for yourself. Heather, so good. Kathy, beautiful. Sarah, I can't see you. Miss Stopek. So beautiful, Simone. Yes, Bernie. Fab. Oh, cute. Everybody good. Laura, so good. She's adding the torso. Julie's adding the torso. Alice is adding the torso. As you like. Erin, always gorgeous. Miss T-Bone. Good, Vienna. So good. Yes, Melissa. Okay, everybody fab. Hands on the ground, step back, downward dog one more time. Walk out your heels. Give me your best kitty cat. Give me your best paws. Yeah, so good. Yes, nice rock, Melissa. So good. I gotta go to my page 3 here. So good. Okay, cool team. Let your knees come easy to the floor and we're gonna flip onto our backs. Let's get our booties, huh? Let's have a booty moment. Flip onto your backs. Let's go right leg on top and number 4 stretch. Number 4 stretch. You're gonna lace your hands underneath your left leg. So you're grabbing towards your left knee pit. Yes, I love that word, knee pit. This leg's gonna kick away. Your right leg's on top. The right ankle's kicking into the left knee. That's gonna activate your right booty. See, once you kick your foot into your leg, see if your right booty's lit up. Keep it lit and then drag your legs towards your chest, stretching the outside of the hip. Relax, let your legs come back over your pelvis. That's right, here's the pulse. Kick away for resistance. The pulse is coming in towards your heart. And then exhale, release the legs back over your pelvis. Good, kicking away, keep kicking away, and then drag yourself in. So good, love. Cool. If you want to add on, you lift your sternum, peek through your legs, small ball shape, and then relax your legs back away from you. Your head comes down. You can always add a pillow under your head or a block. Anything works. And then relax. Legs go away, head goes away. Let's go for 5 more. I'm putting my jacket back on because there's a cool breeze all of a sudden. You got it. That's looking so fab. Loving it. Yes, Miss Kylito. Brenna, gorgeous, nice lift up. So you're getting a little ab work here. If you're lifting your chest and head, protect your neck by curling your nose in. Gorgeous, Laura. Good, Lila. Yes. Good, so good, Anna Carnes. Fab, okay. Stay there with your number 4. Let's keep your head down this round and then drag your legs over towards your left shoulder. So you're adding a smidge of diagonal and then relax your legs back away. Same thing, just 2 more times towards your left shoulder. We're just changing the aspect of the tissue. We're going a little deeper into the glute. You're flossing into glute med here. Maybe piriformis here on the very outside edge. Okay, cool. One more time, please. Very nice. Left foot comes to the ground. Grab onto the outside of your right foot. So your right arm's on the inside of your knee, right hand to the outside edge of your foot. Kick down through your heel so you feel your inner hamstring engaged this time and lift your foot up into a half happy baby shape. See my leg there? And then relax, come back down. How do you like my face right in the camera? Kick down with your heel, keep kicking down, and then half happy baby to lift up. You can put your other hand right on your hamstring, feel it engaged. You're getting a nice feedback system to the brain, nervous system telling brain, hey, we're changing our fascia here. People, kick down with your heel, keep kicking down. So some of us love the Chinese medicine roadmap. Right now we're working on our spleen pancreas meridian. We think that the fascial lines connect up with the Chinese medicine roadmap. So as we're stretching, we can use this roadmap as a lens for some self-discovery, right? So if you have trouble digesting your food, this channel of fascia may just link up with our pancreas and our spleen. The pancreas injects the enzymes into the belly so that your food can be broken down. Capito? Yeah, very cool. This chain of fascia going through our inner leg here also links up with our uteri. If you have a uterus out there, hey, raise your foot to the sky and have happy baby. Okay, it's not the boys. All right, very nice. Let's go through this side a little bit longer here. Grab onto your right knee pit. Hands behind your right knee, please. That's your right knee pit. We got it. This foot's gonna kick up to the sky. The right foot's kicking up. Bring your other foot on top. This is your helper foot. The helper foot smushes your working leg down. Gorgeous, you got it. Kick up to the sky. Keep kicking up. This is your quad buster, or Chinese medicine speak, it's your stomach channel here. Stomach channel controls all metaboli in the body and muscle tissue. So you have tight muscles in general. This is a great stretch to do, or it's great to change your quads. That's going to give feedback to the rest of your system to just relax the muscles in general and to tone them in a healthy, functional way. Very nice. Good. Super hard muscles, rock hard muscles that I had through my dance career. I thought, oh yeah, I have rock hard muscles. Actually, they're just muscles chock full of scar tissue. Until I started doing this work, then I got a nice, juicy, more relaxed muscle tissue, more like shakeable muscle tissue, if that makes any sense. This is going to be Bernie. I know some of you love it when I say like Bernie Sanders. So we're getting a little Bernie in our quad right now. It's okay, hang in there. Let's go 3 to the inside. So change your angle just a smidge. I'm just pressing my foot towards the midline for 2 more. You're still holding onto your knee pit. Your arms are extended for a little leverage. And then 3 to the outside. Change your angle to the outside for 3. You got it, you're almost there. 2. Nice hot heat in your quad, and 1. Very good job. Rock yourself up and go ahead and put your feet into the cobbler. So we're not going to be even yet, but we're just doing a test here. Squeeze your knees in, use your elbows, and plug your knees out. You got it. Gorgeous Emily G. Inhale, relax to come up. Squeeze together with your knees. Keep squeezing in, and then use your elbows to plug your legs down. You can lean forward. This is just your recovery moment here. Let's go 3 more. This is for your kidney channel, kidney meridian. So you can think about your organs, your little kidney organs hanging out in your middle lower back there. Or your, I always say this backwards, your lower aspect of your middle back. Those little bean-shaped organs that are filtering all the fluids in our body. So you can say thank you to your kidneys on your last one here. Thank you very much. Go onto your back. We're back into number 4 stretch for the second side. That's the left leg on top. Left leg on top. Flex both feet this time if you can. Kick away with your ankle. Keep kicking away. Drag your legs in towards your chest. You got it. Yes, my flossers. So much stretch rascal action happening here. Very good job. Keep kicking away with your ankle. Yes, feeling the outside aspect of your left hip lit up, engaged, you're connected. Maybe your mind's eye can go right to the outside of your left hip. Use it as a little mind game, little Jedi mind trick here to bring your attention into your body. When you're ready, you're lifting your chest, your shoulders, your sternum, your nose is looking up. Only if that's okay for your neck. I love the choices you're making. So beautiful, so good for your own body. Yeah, Sarah has a block underneath her head. Some people are lifting up. Some people are just using their legs to drive that floss. I love it. So good. Yes, Ange, so good. Yes, Heather, I can very clearly see your legs. It's very helpful. Yeah, beautiful, Laura. Such a good lift off. Jody, nice. You can also leave your head up the whole time. That's a choice. Just make sure your head's protected, your neck's protected. So good. Yes, Kyle. Head can come down now and take your 3 across towards your right shoulder. Everybody's head's down or supported by a blocker, etc. Yeah, you have 2 more to head across towards your other shoulder. It looks so good, team. Nice. Yes, all my Annas. Vienna, great. Bernie, great. So nice. Put that foot down and then take your other leg into half happy baby. So we have left foot, left hand, Left foot, left hand, half happy baby. Kick your heel down. You got it, Laura. Heel starts towards your booty. Kick down towards your groin. Keep kicking down. Feel your inner hamstring engaged. Yes, Alice, and then lift your foot up. Make sure you're doing the resistance on the way up. You can add resistance on the way down if you want. That's an optional thing. That's for strengthening. Yeah, so if you feel like your inner thigh needs to strengthen, you can resist both directions. For the stretch, you're only resisting on the way up. Yeah, that's a tricky concept to get at first. Tomorrow we're doing this one first, Lovey. This one we got going on. Kicking down and lifting up, half happy baby. I'm gonna give you guys the visual here so that we're all together. Kicking down and lifting up. We're getting our inner hamstring on the left side. Oh yeah, and you might feel it across to your outer hamstrings. That means we have some cross fiber issue going on. So this hamstring, the lateral hamstring, we'll do that one later. We're working on your inner hamstring. If you feel it on the outer hamstring, that's totally normal, but it usually means we have a little cross fiber situation, kind of a lot of tissue going between the two hamstrings. This is also going to help us organize our fascia so it's more in line with our muscle groups. It just makes our body more efficient, more functional. Okay, how about last two? You can say thank you to your pancreas and your spleen. That's what we're working on here. That energetic association is peacefulness and communication. Hey, who doesn't need more of that? Okay, let's do our quad here. Hands behind your left knee pit. Kick up to the sky with your left foot. Right foot's on top is the helper. You can point your toes if you want, you don't have to. Kick up to the sky with your left foot, keep kicking up and smush your foot down. My arms are acting as a little leverage point. So my hands are cupped behind my knee and my thighs kind of falling into my hands. It's like my legs are gonna rock away from me. That's actually giving me more connectivity to my quad. And I'm feeling this chain of fascia run from my two little toes up the outside of my shin. This chain of fascia goes through your lateral quad. I'm actually wearing my stomach leggings, my earth element leggings today. You can see this is where your stomach channel lies, which is really cool to see. Your energy is flowing through and between that fascia to send messages to the rest of your body about what's going on in the stomach channel. Let's go for our, let's say we have two more neutrals. We can do it. Is your quad burning yet? Little Bernie. Cool, you have 3 to the inside. You got it. Just change it up slightly. Changing the angle. Yep, 2 and 1. You can do it. And then a little bit to the outside. You have 3 and 2 and 1. Very cool. Okay, let's stay on our backs this round. Bring your hands to your inner legs. You can hold on from the front. You can hold on from the back. You can bend your knees or you can have your legs straight, your choice. Here it is. This is Liva. Squeeze together with your inner thighs. Keep squeezing together with your inner thighs and then pry your legs apart with your hands. I'm going to say it again. Don't worry. Your inner thighs are trying to kiss and hug in. Your hands are the parents prying your legs apart. That's an old joke that I always use, and it usually works, even though it's cheesy. Squeeze together with your legs and then use your arms to pry your legs apart. You got it. So you're flossing your adductors, your inner thighs. This is where your liver channel runs in TCM. So yummy. Let's pulse that. Keep going. If you like that little bit of core support work, you can peek through your legs, pulling your shoulders down, planting your sacrum towards the earth. Keep squeezing together and floss those suckas. Yes, I like to see your legs being pulled apart. So fabulous. Way to stay connected. Yeah, not going too far. Those groin muscles, the attachments at the very top of your hips, or the tops of your legs, I should say, are so delicate. So make sure you're engaged here. No need to go super far. Yes, here we go. Let's say we have 5 more. We have 5 more squeezing together. So well done, Kat. Amazing. I love that range. Aaron's got his knees all the way bent. That's fun. That's a good variation. Yes, Alexandra. Yes, Simone. I've got 2 Simones. I'm really happy about that. Kelsey, good. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Clark, you're my counter. That was 5. He says we're done. Come on up. We're getting really close, you guys. You have only 10 more minutes. You're done so fabulous. Come on to hands and knees one more time. Let's bring our right leg forward for a little pigeon. Here's the difference between normal pigeon. Usually we put our right leg out to the side and we sit our ass down. You can go into that just for funsies right now. I'm gonna ask you to come right out of it. You're gonna scoot your knee back in line with your hip-ish. You have at least a handprint between your ass and the ground. Grab your block situation and come up nice and high in your pigeon. I'm going to give you the sideways view as well. If you're feeling sturdy, you can flex your right foot. So your booty is really high off the ground. Here's the resistance. Your knees plugging into the floor. You're going to keep plugging your knee down towards the ground, and then you're going to dip your heart forward, little peekaboo moment, and then come back up. That's right. Knee plugs down, keep plugging down. Feel that floss in the outside of your booty. So you had variation 1, which was on your back, number 4 stretch. This is the same zone of fascia, your gallbladder zone. And now we're doing it in a different shape. So kind of fun to know there's lots of shapes that we can make to target different zones of the tissue. Yeah, so fab. Cool. I'm going to say you have 3 more left. I'm going to peek at you. Change your angle as you like, as you like. Yeah, you can kind of sneak yourself to the right, go into a little twist, make it interesting for yourself. Get curious about where your tissue's hard, where it's supple. So good, Robin Squires. Yes, Ellen. Yes, Heather. Okay, that was 3. Go ahead and step it back. Downward dog one more time. Shift through your heels, shake your head out. Nice and easy. Good, let's switch sides right away. We'll skip our hip flexor, but if you know hip flexor and you need it right now, go for it. So my left knee's in front of my left hip. If you can, you're flexing your left foot, no biggie. If not, plug down with your front knee, and this side you can think of like a little scissor action, and then dip your heart forward. Inhale to come up. Check out your breath, see how it's doing. Amazing. Cool, so fascia, this magic material that not a lot of people are talking about yet. Nobody's fault. It was discarded by the anatomists as packing material in the body, like it wasn't important. Now we know, and like the Chinese medicine folks knew for ages, it operates more like an organ. It's the tissue that links all the other tissues. So as you're flossing your fascia, you're working the entirety of your fascial network, this beautiful silvery crystalline mesh web that runs through your body. It's quite extraordinary. And besides transferring our chi, our life force, our energy, our electricity in the body, it's also transferring fluid, blood. So it's your hydration system, really. Cool to know, right? Why not have that be nice and easy breezy instead of stuck and hard and compressed? Okay, you get to relax. Let's come on to tabletop here. We're gonna floss our shoulders a little bit. Ixnay your blocks out of the way. Merci and ixnay. You're gonna take cactus shape. We're gonna learn this today because I'm gonna say cactus shape a lot. That just means 90-90. So 90 at your shoulder, 90 at your elbow. So you have cactus shape with your right arm up. Swoop it across to the other side of your mat. So right arm is going over to the left. It's meeting your left arm. Replace your left hand with your right arm. You got it. Bring your other hand on top. Left hand comes on top of your right wrist. And then all you're gonna do is plug this right forearm down and like it's gonna swoop to the right. That's your resistance. See how that activates the outside of your right shoulder. Then take your dip. You're gonna listen to the ground, dipping right, and then inhale, come up. Plug your forearm down, keep plugging down, and dip yourself to the right. If you want, you're gonna plug down enough to lift your heart towards your spine. So you're puffing into your back just a smidge. That's gonna connect you a little deeper underneath your scap. I'm gonna take a peek at you. Pikachu. Peek at you. Leanna, so good. Cat like that. Oh my gosh, I watched The Mandalorian and I just thought of cat because of Baby Yoda. Yeah. Right. Oh my gosh, Anna. Look at Anna Square. Cat, can you see Anna Square? That's amazing. This is inspiration for your shoulder stretch right now. I don't know what the association is, but keep going. You've got 4 more flosses on this first side. Good, Kathy. Good, Kels. Love it. Yes, so good. Cassie, nice. I hope I got everyone. Joanne, you got it. Yeah, so good. So just a quick review. Your arms plugging down into the ground, and then you're dipping your shoulder down. This is just a different angle if you wanted to see it again. Okay, when you're ready, let's switch sides. Switcherooski. Bring both hands back to tabletop. Your left arm's gonna go out in your cactus shape. Bring it all the way across. Yes, Kata. And then plug your forearm down into the ground. Feel the resistance, feel the activation on the outside of your shoulder, and dip yourself to the side. Who doesn't need a shoulder floss, right? This is the muscle group or the base of your traps, your lower traps. It's kind of the baseline measure for all the upper trap tension. So starting to work that shoulder girdle, releasing the basic level of the shoulder tension here. Yeah, this is, did you want to know your Chinese medicine association here? Anybody? Who wants to know? I am seeing some yeses. This is your large intestine channel. So associative and energetics are control, perfectionism, completing things, letting go of things, eliminating things. So pick your poison. If you want to think of any of that when you're doing this stretch, you're welcome to. Also, Alice York, looking so cute in your sand seamless ghosties. Love seeing those. Very fun. Everybody good? Who did I miss? I missed someone I saw. Amy, so good. I see you. Yes. Mary, yes. Looking yummy. Yeah, you can turn your nose the opposite way that you're stretching. You all are kind of naturally doing that, and it might start getting at your neck. Feel free to change the angle. Like I love to dip this one towards the top of my mat a little bit, or I love to pull it back on the diagonal. Lila, give yourself a little bit of space between your elbows and your knees. So just a little bit more. Yes, exactly. It might just be the color of your pants against the mat too. Yeah, do your thing. Make sure it works for your bod. Everybody looking good. Okay. Yes. Did you do enough of these, Clarky, on this side? 3 more. Okay, 2 more. Okay, everyone's up. Everyone's like, okay, enough, Bond. That's enough. I can go for ages, right? Okay, let's grab your little ledge or you're going to go to a doorway. Before you go to the doorway, if that's what you need to do, stay with me. We're back into cactus. I have my left arm this time. Pick whichever arm you want to do. It doesn't matter. Left arm's coming forward onto your ledge, your coffee table, your end of the couch, and you're going to plug your forearm, your elbow into that ledge. Feel how that activates your pec. You're into lung channel here. And then as you press down with your elbow, you're going to dip yourself down only the amount that it's okay for the back of your shoulder, and then come back up. That's all it is. Elbow plugging down, you're dipping your heart forward, your sternum says peekaboo earth, and come back up. Plugging down, keep plugging down, dip yourself down. So yummy, you're flossing your chest now, deep into the pec. You're grabbing the tissue that circulates and wraps your chest cavity. I love that, chest cavity. I got so excited to say cavity that I lost my words. plugging down. So you're really linking with the tissue that wraps your heart, your thymus, your lungs here. As you dip yourself down, feel free to play your angle. So I'm going to zip myself a little bit down into my back diagonal, just a smidge. And then I'm going to try to go forward a little bit. That's a little bit more challenging for my upper body strength. And then I'm going to go back towards center line, neutral. And then I'm going to go back on the diagonal. Play with that. One more set to the top, to the middle, to the back. And we'll change sides. Yes, Leanne, I love how you used your blocks. That's so smart. Brilliant. Kat's got a good old steady folding chair. That's kind of the perfect thing for this. Good. Okay, switcherooski if you didn't yet. I want to watch. Yeah. Everybody's switching. This is when I need like the transition music cued. Yeah, Sharon, that's perfect with the double block stack. Yeah, love that. So good. We learned a lot in one day, but we're going to pick up the pace. So get ready to move a little bit quicker tomorrow, but always doing what you need to do. So if this felt like the right pace, that's fabulous. You're going to stay with what you got. Yeah, we start from where we start. So great, Cassie. Beautiful, Laura. Yeah, Chloe, loving that. Looking really safe and steady. Yeah, floss that pec. Yummy. I think we have a few more, and then you're going to do your little front and back and middle when you're ready. Nice, Amy. Good. Little drop back on the diagonal. Little dip towards the front. Yes, Sarah Clark. So good. And one more set, please. Liz, you must be somewhere warm if you're outside, or you're just being cool like me. Nice. We're gonna finish up here on our seats. Just last set for your kidneys. You can sit up onto your blanket block. We are at 10 o'clock if you need to run, or you don't have to. I'm gonna go on the ground today, so your choice. On your blanket or on your bolster, you're gonna squeeze together with your knees. This is your option one. We did this earlier after the second side of one leg. Gotta go, Mel. Good to have you. Keep squeezing in with your knees and elbows. Plug yourself out. If you want a little bit of a challenge today, you can take your blanket or not and squeeze it between your feet. Your knees are a little bit wider than tabletop. You're gonna feel like your knees are squeezing in, and then you're just gonna press your pelvis forward, pubic bone towards your hands. Hands are pulling back, and then release your pelvis back like you're gonna pounce. You're gonna squeeze your heels together, squeeze your knees together, pull your hands back. Lift through your sternum, pull your hands back. I already said that. And then relax yourself back. Booty is relaxed, but your knees are hugging in, your feet are hugging in. Yeah, this is option two. It's your same line. It's your kidney line. This is just a different way to do it. Wherever you are, let's take 2 or 3 more and then basta così. Yes, kids. Looking so cute. I love it. Squeezing hands back though. Make sure you feel supported through your whole front line. Beautiful, Kata. You're feeling your whole belly zone, core zone contracted, and you're linking up to the kidneys here. This is your last one. Knees pull forward, hands pull back, hugging into your inner thighs gently, sweetly. Gorgeous. Okay, you get a big round of applause. Excellent, excellent work. You can unmute yourselves. Let me know if you have questions. I'm here for you. Recording will be posted by our magic tech angel, Aaron Sugarman. Give him a round of applause. Yay for him. Thank goodness for him. And I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same bat channel. for day 2.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Lower bottom problem solving tomorrow. So come with your questions. It'll be a big leg day. Thanks so much for coming, team. Love you so much. What a pleasure.
Thanks, Bon.
You're so welcome. Thanks, guys. So fun to have everybody. Great work.
Bon, I had a quick question. Okay, awesome. I have like a herniated disc in my neck. That's what I found out like over the summer. So I'm just like, I think something I definitely want to like look into is like good ways to deal with the upper back.
Yeah.
It's not in a really acute state right now, but it's been, it's taking a while.
Oh, it's the worst. I'd rather have a gash in my leg than my neck to be out.
Yeah.
Something you can do on the reg were those cactus ones we did on the floor with the dip.
Okay. Yeah, that felt good.
Kind of do that same thing, but do a little crank with your arm here instead.
Oh, okay.
Your elbow can be the same leg or the opposite leg, just whatever feels better for you.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and then you can do one of these numbers.
Yeah.
Do the chicken. We'll learn this on day 3. Hands to Madonna. Elbows keep doing chicken, pressing out. Legs smush your arms together.
Okay.
And changing the hamstrings is actually the thing that changed my neck the most. So.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I guess just let me know if there's anything I like shouldn't do, but I think I should be able to do most things. So.
Okay, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. That's like basic rule number 1. When we're doing a big set of hamstrings, you'll feel it in your neck because the hamstrings are so connected to the neck. So just keep playing around with how you want to look. If you want to hang your head, if you want to look forward, if that helps.
Okay.
It all depends on what feels best for you.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and arnica like every night. I mean, it doesn't even matter if it's out. I would just like keep doing, like try to decrease the inflammation there if you can.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you.
Love you, hon. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys have questions? Bye. Phil or Brianna, do you have questions? Brina, how do I say your name?
Hi, I'm Brenna.
Brenna. That's
I love that last question. I don't actually technically have an issue, but that was fascinating and great. So I was just listening for other questions because it's all
fun.
good.
Great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Good to have you both. Cool. Phil, thanks for coming.
Thank you, Bonnie. Good to
You're
see you.
welcome.
See you
So
tomorrow.
welcome. Great. Simone, love you. I'm gonna steal one of your yoga blankets.